Am I the angel for refusing to let my husband's terminally ill ex-wife move in with us? I'm 35 female, married to my husband, 40 male. He has a 14-year-old son from a previous marriage. His ex-wife, Lena, was diagnosed with terminal cancer earlier this year, and things have recently taken a serious turn. She now needs round-the-clock care. Lena can no longer live alone, and apparently none of her family members are willing to step up. One of the reasons, I suspect, is that she's always been a difficult person. She's not openly hostile toward me, mostly because I avoid her like the plague, but I've overheard enough to know how she speaks to others, especially my husband and their son. She's frequently rude, condescending, and emotionally manipulative. Her tone with my husband is always sharp, and their conversations often end with him pacing the living room or snapping at me and the kids. I've even noticed changes in his behavior after talking to her. Like, she still has a hold on him. I'll admit, yes, I eavesdropped. Please don't come for me. I've overheard her phone calls with my stepson, and they're disturbing. Half the time, she's bad-mouthing people, including my husband, me, and even her own family. She talks like she's above everyone else, even as she's relying on others to care for her. She sounds toxic, bitter, and emotionally draining. Then came the bombshell. My husband sat me down and told me he wants Lena to move into our home, into the guest room, so she can be near their son in her final months. He said this is what's best for the child and that it's only temporary. I said, absolutely not. I already have a full plate, a 3-year-old daughter, 1-year-old twin boys, a part-time job, and a household to run. I'm already stretched thin. Now I'm expected to live under the same roof as my husband's ex-wife, who drains the life out of everyone around her just because she's dying? I'm not a nurse. I'm not emotionally prepared. And most of all, I'm not willing to sacrifice the peace in my home and the well-being of my own children for someone who brings nothing but chaos and emotional damage. I offered alternatives. I suggested we help pay for in-home care or a private hospice facility. But my husband didn't take it well. He called me selfish and accused me of being heartless. Now even my stepson is giving me the cold shoulder, saying I'm letting his mom die alone. Then things escalated. About a week after I said no, Lena showed up at our house, unannounced. I was home alone with the kids, and she rang the doorbell like she lived there. I opened the door, and she was standing there with 2 bags and a look like she expected to be let in. No text, no warning, nothing. I was so stunned I couldn't speak at first. Then she said, I figured it'd be better to talk in person. He said you'd come around. I told her firmly that this wasn't the time or place, especially not without discussing it with both of us. She looked me up and down, gave this tight little smile, and said, You're lucky. I wouldn't have hesitated if the roles were reversed. I was shaking. I told her I was sorry she was sick, but this was not going to happen and she needed to leave. She didn't argue, just stood there silently for a second before muttering something under her breath and walking off. Later that night, my husband got furious with me for embarrassing her and said I should have just let her in until he got home. I was shocked he wasn't more upset that she came by uninvited. To me, it felt like a massive boundary had been crossed, like she's trying to guilt trip or pressure her way in through emotional manipulation. Some people in my life say I'm setting healthy boundaries. Others say I'm being cruel and that this is about showing compassion, especially for the sake of the child. But here's the thing. Why is compassion always expected from the woman? Why am I the bad guy for protecting my family, my peace, and my mental health? Why does no one ask what Lena has done to deserve this level of sacrifice? Why can't her siblings or immediate family take her in? I feel like I'm being pressured into becoming the caretaker of a woman who's made my husband miserable for over a decade just so people can feel better about their own guilt. So, am I the angel for refusing to let my husband's terminally ill ex wife move in with us?